for a long time. I've been locked in my ways for many years, thinking that I knew all of it or most of it. But the 543 has taught me that there's always new ways to grow. There's always new things to learn. And I'm proud to have become more educated and more cunning in my craft. And I know this will lead to stronger sales and in turn, higher profitability and higher profitability and higher probabilities of me meeting my personal goals, which is really exciting and the whole reason why we get up in the morning.
I'm most proud of how this training has aligned us all to the same goal, armed with the same techniques. I feel going forward, one of the most beneficial aspects of this training will be the way we all understand each other's technique and we're able to constructively critique ways we can improve going forward.
I was able to set my first discovery meeting, which was really huge for me, and continuing to schedule more meetings and build these relationships. And compared to where I started, I really see my growth and that I'm moving towards my personal sales goals.
Things that have come out of it that I'm most proud of myself is I've expanded my sales skills in the process of going through this extra training, and I've also raised my comfort level and the level of confidence that I have with presenting Clear Design as a brand and the products as well.
I'm proud of this achievement because I've always had an idea of what I wanted to do, but never a context or structure to base it around, and now I do.
I have much more of a roadmap to selling structure now versus what I'll call just kind of hitchhiking it before, kind of going with wherever the conversation led itself or even where the customer led me. I feel like with this process now, the reins are completely in my hands.
Not only is it beneficial to me, but it's beneficial to the client. I'm not wasting anybody's time. Normally, I'm able to get to the end result, essentially of closing the sale or winning the project much quicker, because we spend more time up front asking those questions about the client.
What I've learned about myself is to keep learning. There's always room to improve and also refine the process.
About discussing the competition with the client, it was something that was instilled in us pretty strongly by Brent to not really bring up the competition. So kind of going against the grain, and I've been doing that a lot more with clients, is trying to better understand what they've learned from the competition that can put us in a better position to continue to lead the sale and be that trusted advisor.
Leashes I'm most grateful for overcoming. One in particular, a lot of the firms, or maybe it's perception of firms that we don't work with currently, but we'd like to, and maybe assuming that they're not actively seeking us out because they think X, Y, Z about us, such as, oh, we don't have one of the big brands per se. So kind of trying to dismiss that way of thinking, because there's always an opportunity there. There's always new people there. There's things shifting and ways to get in.
You can always use structure, even in a BD role. I feel like initially during this training, I felt like it was going to be a little difficult to kind of use some of these tactics in our role, because our role is just more organic than it is just like kind of closing a sale. So using a lot of what we've gone through in the beginning seemed a little bit more difficult, but now understanding the processes and figuring out how we can use them in our relationships is going to be helpful in the long run.